Hello everyone. Today I'm doing a video about iDrive. I drove for Uber for about 2.5 years, and one of the things that always amazed me was people asking, "Is this downtown Orlando?" And no, iDrive isn't, or International Drive isn't downtown Orlando. So we're gonna drive down International Drive, and I'm gonna show you the sights. So it's gonna be a little tour of iDrive. We haven't made it there yet, but I'm just leaving home. We don't live far from it. It's right the next street over from us. So let me turn the camera around so you can get a better view. Okay. Stop. As you can see. Okay, let me turn, and then when I turn, I'm gonna pull in the convenience store inside my mountain down. Okay, this is International Drive. Okay, let me adjust my camera. I think that's better. Okay, here we go. This is our end of International Drive. You'll find a lot of restaurants and hotels and attractions on International Drive. So they just built this resort to the right. And as you can see, they built some apartments. All of this right here was wooded area when I first moved here. And then they cleared it off. And like I said, they put this resort up. They were already building the apartments. There's a creek over here. These lights are so long. Okay. Okay. Boy. The first so-called attraction that we have here on the right is you'll see Dieselland. Right here. That's Dieselland. And then on the left, you see little strip mall. Has restaurants, all types of little boutiques and shops. And in front of us is Outlet Mall. This is what stores International Drive on our side. Seems like everybody wants to drive like we got Miss Daisy in the car instead of going on. Okay. So like I said, the Orlando Premium Outlet Mall there. Okay. Bear with me when we're gonna get back on the International Drive. I do. A lot of shortcuts. I can't drive across here. I have to go back out. See what I'm saying? Okay. We're back to where we started. We'll get back on the International Drive. Like I said, that's Orlando Premium Outlet Mall. And that was another thing that amazed me. We have people come from all over the world just to shop there at the outlet malls here. I mean, from Brazil, a lot of people from Brazil and South America come here, and they take shopping to a whole new level. They buy suitcases, and right here on the right is Nike Outlet Mall. Sometimes you'll see lines outside there. People just waiting to get in the store. And as I was saying, people come here and they buy new suitcases and fill them with all kinds of apparel and other souvenirs and stuff. Mainly, a lot of times it's clothes. And I being nosy, I asked one couple why they were doing that, and they said that in actuality it was cheaper for them to come here and buy a lot of clothes and take them back and sell them. I guess the aspect of it being American. Now you have to kind of be patient because a lot of people here around here are sightseeing. So a lot of these are not native Floridians. And if you look to the left, that was the resort I was telling you about. Hopefully you can see it. Okay. And in the front of us, you can see Universal Volcano. That's for their water park, Volcano Bay. When they first built it, it would shoot steam in there like smoke, and every 15 minutes it would erupt and you would see water shooting up in the air. Since COVID, I haven't seen that at all. And as a matter of fact, Volcano Bay took the place of Wet and Wild, because when I first moved here, the Wet and Wild, if you look ahead, you see that hotel to the left, right in that location right there. That was Wet and Wild. Universal owned it, so they tore Wet and Wild down and put a hotel up there. They built Volcano Bay to replace Wet and Wild. You have a little miniature golf attraction here. Congo River. As a matter of fact, when I first moved here, me and my wife went over there. So these are the hotels Universal built within the past 5 years. Oh, this is Universal Boulevard. If I had made a right turn, we would have went to Universal. And that would be that's where the first theme parks are. So there's the 3 theme parks over there, and I did one video on Epic Universe. That was the newest one. Okay, as you can see, here we go. A lot of restaurants, a little attraction, a little gift shop. We had, and right around this curve, they had a slingshot right here on the left. I don't know if it was an accident at this one or not, but that was the slingshot. And if you're not familiar with the slingshot, you can find a lot of YouTube videos. That's the one that takes you up in the air and just drops you. You hook to some bungee cords. Sometimes just driving down International is a pain in the neck. If they're constantly changing our drive. And here's the McDonald's. They claim to be the world's largest McDonald's. when I first moved here, they had that claim, and then they tore that original building down and built this one. I guess they had lost it. And then the swingers not going. At least they might be taking a break. To the left, that needle is a swing, and then you see the Icon Park Ferris wheel. That's what it was when they first built it. It was called the Eye of Orlando, and I think Coca-Cola had it then, and then they switched. They sold it, I guess, and then Icon Park took it over. I used to be up on all of this when I was driving for Uber. Answer a lot of people's questions on what was what. Okay. As you can see, there's a lot of restaurants. It's October now, and you don't see as many people walking, but during the summertime, believe me, this is a very, very busy area. You have Ripley's, believe it or not, here on the left, and then you have more restaurants, and another what is it, Icon Park area here. You got the parking garage, and right there between the parking garage and Outback is a walkway where you have nothing. You have clubs, restaurants, and other little attractions. During Christmas time, they put in this little square to the left, they put up they got a carousel over there now. They put up a Christmas tree. And then you have another miniature golf course, Pirates Cove. I haven't been there. And then to the left right here, you have Boston Lobster seafood buffet. All you can eat lobster. And there are other restaurants over there. Say Senior Frogs. And then you see hotels on the right hand side. And then you have the Howl on the Moon right there on the left. Piano bar. And is the ice bar still over here? I guess not. I haven't been over here in a while. Here on the right hand side, you can go for helicopter tours. I can't see it for the van. He pulled right alongside me. There on the right, you see the helicopter tour. see, here's iFly, and that's the ice bar right there on the left-hand side. And to the left, you see Point Orlando over there. I don't know if BB King's is still over there or not. Haven't been up here in a while. And then you see the Hyatt Regency on the left in front of us. That's they took it over. It was the Peabody Hotel, which was known for the because they had ducks in the lobby, and they would do duck walks, so they were known for that. And then the Hyatt took it over, and they got rid of the ducks. And then you see Rosen Plaza. As a matter of fact, Rosen has several different hotels here. I think if you were paying attention, we passed the Rosen Inn. This is the Rosen Plaza here. And then there's another Rosen Centra further ahead. But we now, when this light changed, that we're going to be passing the convention center, which will be on the both and left hand side. As a matter of fact, the Hyatt has a crosswalk, a skywalk that goes across International Boulevard that goes to the convention center here on the right hand side. And here's the skywalk right here that goes to the convention center. That's one part of the convention center here. And see, there goes the Rosen there on the right hand side. And then when we pass the light, go through the light, that's another part of the convention center here on the left. As you can see, there are all kinds of restaurants here on International Drive. Okay, we go through this set of lights, and what you're gonna see once we get on the other side of 528, you're gonna see SeaWorld. This is Doubletree owned by Hilton. Okay, here on the left, you see that's Aquatica. That's SeaWorld's water park. As you can see, this is SeaWorld. Sea Harbor Drive, SeaWorld sign there. And as we're passing by here on the right hand side, hard to see, that is actually SeaWorld. Maybe there goes the roller coasters. And to the left you have more restaurants, hotels. And as a matter of fact, this area here, you'll find a lot of resorts. Marriott and Hilton resorts. As well as hotels. I see they built a loft hotel over here on the left. I'm looking at the sign now. It's been there for a few years. And you see a trolley. Trees galore here in the center media. And these are the resorts here. As a matter of fact, they're building a new resort here on the right. And resorts here on the left. I believe this Marriott resort here. And this is another resort that's been there for a while. Restaurants. Then we also have some apartments. There was another thing I found out while driving Uber. Disney has a lot of properties over here. They have a international student exchange. Okay, we're back. I had to change the change the battery in the camera. Okay, I was talking about these are resorts. As you can see, there's Sheraton Vacation Club there. But I was talking about the Disney, I think it was the exchange students that come here from other parts of the world just to work at Disney. And they have different properties over here where they live while they're here. Okay, they doing construction there at Darrell Carter. Okay, and this is another outlet mall. We're gonna make a right here. I'll show you the outlet mall. And as a matter of fact, we're not far from Disney at all. There's another resort here on the left, Tuscany Village.
Probably need to put the thing in her at one point.
It's fully charged. And here on the left is the Outlet Mall. I'm surprised. I see an Embassy Suites over here. And we go all around. Like I said, that's the mall, Outlet Mall. Believe me, we don't have a shortage of outlet malls. Those are the two. And this is also a premium outlet mall, Orlando. And as for the properties we were talking about, we can make a left here and go through here. Little Lake Bryant. Ahead of us is hotels and restaurants. And we're really here by Disney. And see, a lot of these properties off in here is where the Disney exchange students live. Well, I say exchange students, but I think they do internships, paid internships and everything. But this is where a lot of employees live up in here. And we make a left here. We'll go back to International Drive, because it's a dead end. Here on the left hand side. And at this point, International Drive, really that's about it, because it goes into World Drive. World Drive leads you into Disney property. I say Disney properties because it's not just one area for Disney. I mean, it's one area, but Disney covers, I think it was, if I remember right, 44 square acres. 44 square miles. So Disney is rather large. And you see some apartments here. Passing apartments, those are new. And as you can see, we're coming to the end of International Drive. So there still is development out here. They building apartments because they said there was a shortage of apartments for locals out here. And as I said, this is the end of International Drive, and we're turning right on World Center Drive. And we're gonna end the video here for right now. We'll be back, and then when we get closer to downtown, we're gonna jump on Interstate 4, and well, I guess we can continue the video. Why not? Okay, we're on World Center Drive here. And here is the Caribe Royal Hotel. That's the sign for it there on the right. Okay, then we have Buena Vista Suites. We can go straight and hit Interstate 4, but we're gonna make a right here. Ain't no use of doubling back, going straight and then hit, and then come back here. This is 530 State Road 535 here that we're turning on. And I don't know whether you can see it or not. There on the left, that's the Marriott Hotel, the Royal Marriott. So now this is a Sheraton Resort here on the left. There's another little mini golf course, Hawaiian Rumble. It wasn't always Hawaiian Rumble, it was something else. I don't remember what it was. Okay. I bring myself over to the right. I just don't come out this way unless I have to. I don't drive for Uber anymore, so there's no reason for me to be over here. Sable Palms here on the left. A lot of Disney employees, they live over there. Okay, I might as well quit fighting it and just get over. And if you look to the left over here, you can see a Disney shop. It says Disney Gifts and Toys. Finally. I thought we were finna start moving. Notice a green light up here. When I made that, if you remember when I made that left turn a few minutes ago, this is where we would have came out. Like I said, you see the restaurants here on the right hand side: Saltgrass, Landry Seafood Restaurant, Bahama Breeze. Oh, they done put a Golden Corral out here. That's new to me. And this is Interstate 4 here. There we're finna get on, and we'll be back when we get closer to downtown. I'll pick it up and let you see. I'll go through downtown, the actual downtown. Right now we in traffic. Traffic is always bad up in here. Coming into Orlando from Tampa, because we're only about 70 miles away from Tampa. All right, we'll see you in a little bit. Okay, we're back, and we're here at downtown. Of course, it's the traffic is thin now, but we get closer as we get closer to downtown. Traffic gets thick again, and if you can see it on the right, that's downtown. I don't know if you can see it on camera or not. Maybe. We'll get out. I'm trying to think of exactly where I want to get off at. I think we'll maybe go up to Colonial.
Yeah.
And then come back down Orange Avenue, because that's the main street. I might get off at, what's that, South? And then go up the Service Road.
You got the.
No idea. Everybody can't make up their mind which way they want to go. Those in the right-hand lane, they want to get in the left-hand lane. And those in the left-hand lane want to get in the right-hand lane. this traffic has really grown over the past few years. Chance to get in front of this truck up here. There's several trucks up here. Interstate 4 is really busy because it cuts over from basically 75 in Tampa from Interstate 75 in Tampa it goes all the way to Interstate 95. Yeah, well, get in front of this one. So it's between two major interstates. And maybe you can have a better view of some of the buildings here in downtown Orlando from right here. Don't make it any better because that lane ends over there. One Daredevil. I'm blocking this out because it ain't gonna make no sense. People trying to get ahead. Okay, so that's part of downtown here. On the right, we see the Kia Center. That's what on the left, if you can see that, that's where Magic play. Also the Solar Bears. That's the local hockey team. I've actually worked there before I started driving for Uber. I worked over there, setting up venues. It was really fascinating. They had a hockey rink in basketball court. The basketball court, they actually remove it. It sits on top of the ice rink. The ice rink is there 365 days out of the year, and really, man. ticket. They just don't want to let you over it. And I'm start doing like it did when I was driving trucks. They start getting up, turn my signal on, and start getting up. As I was saying, they actually take up the basketball court whenever the Solar Bears had to play. Even when they had other venues, concerts and other things, it's still the same thing. They would put in. There's a floor that they had to install that fit over the hockey rink, the ice. Okay, here we go. Getting off Columbia. Look at all the palm trees on top of the building there. Get off here in Amelia. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna change her here. We'll be right at the beginning. Somewhat at the beginning. Okay, so this is Orange Avenue. Courthouse here on the left. New apartment building here on the right. There's a lot of people live down here. There's a lot of apartments here in downtown Orlando. They also have a lot of restaurants and clubs, and during the weekends, on Friday night and some holidays, what they do is Orange Avenue is actually blocked off from traffic. Except for the cross streets. As a matter of fact, if I remember right, they started here. Here on Robinson, it might have been the next one, but they will block it off, and then people just have a free-for-all, because there are a lot of clubs down here. Yeah, it's here at Jefferson. They block it off here at Jefferson. This is where they close it out at. And from pretty much from this point on, because that's a club right there. All of these are clubs. Clubs and restaurants. We'll go down here and make a left turn and then come up. Is it Central? Well, I think we'll come back up Central. Another little main area over here. And man, this was a monster trying to navigate down here when people call for Ubers and they got they had this blocked off, this main street blocked off, and you could only do some of the cross streets because some of the cross streets were also closed. Yeah, people calling Well, I'm such a place where I can't get there. You got to come to me. We had to have a staging point. In the next one. Come back up. There's City Hall in front of us. Take that out. It's not the Grand Bohemian anymore.
Yeah,
Dr. Phillips Center here on the left. Plays and concerts. Left here. Go up Magnolia, but I'll go up this one. Roswell. Believe me, this is a whole different beast on the weekends, Fridays and Saturdays. During the weekends, you have a lot of college students here downtown. Believe me. Pass by Lake Eola. That's another thing Orlando is known for. Look at him. Just cut through traffic. What is that called anyway? I haven't seen that one. I've seen the scooters. They got plenty of those down here.
Can he sit on it?
No, it's standing up. When I was delivering DoorDash, I had to deliver there. Right there at the left, that's an apartment building. See, there's an apartment building right there. I think what I do, ride all the way up to Robinson and then come back around. I thought they closed the library down here. Okay, you can see part of, if you can see it here, it's on the right hand side, part of Lake Eola. Turn, make a right turn here on Robinson. Okay. Okay, there go Lake Eola here in downtown Orlando. Plenty of ducks. There's some swans right there.
That's the first seen that many swans. There's a lot of them.
Well, you can't. And over here, as you can see, the parking. I hate these cobblestone streets. I do not like them. That's the habit. I need to break that habit.
Really?
I think this is Central coming up on. We'll go up Central. Is that still the world of beer over there? Yeah. I think we'll turn up here and go around this little circle right here. It's got a little bridge. Orlando's finest. Pier over there. That's the world of beer. Little clubs down here, boutiques, apartment building. They even got a Publix down here. If for you all that don't know, Publix is a major grocery store here, grocery chain. Here it is right here. And you can see the little bandstand over there to the right. Little clubs and restaurants. I forgot what this area called right here. On the right. Orlando Collective. It was called something else. Clubs back here over on the left. And all of this be full during them at night. Back to Orange Avenue. We'll go on the other side over here and then Make a left and get there in front of the Kia Center. Make a right on Church. Back to I-4. Oh yeah, I forgot about the little soccer stadium up here. You know they supposed to be developing up under this, up under I-4. Make these in the parks and picnic areas and stuff.
Really?
Huh?
Was that really?
Yeah. Advent Health Training Center. Show you the soccer stadium right here. On the left. Okay, we're back. We're at the soccer stadium, where Orlando Pride play.
Let's turn this one and go down.
Camera got hot, turned off. I had to change the batteries. Okay. As a matter of fact, I try to go around on the other side. Go around it. Because we're really on the back side of the stadium. Funny, I don't even know the women's soccer team name.
Yeah, turn the camera that way, and I was selling it. Because it's over this side.
Well, this is the back side of it.
Say go. Well, see what the kids gonna do.
Really? Look at him. They look at me like I ain't did nothing. Really can't see nothing from this side neither. I don't think. Yeah. He fishing over there. Okay. Here we go. Soccer stadium. Gave a new little paint job. The city view of apartment building. Little boutiques and restaurants. This is the Kia Center, the back of it. From the Amway Center to the Kia Center. Here on the left, they're supposed to be developing that, apartment buildings and something else. Boy, they shall be cutting them corners short.
Mm-hmm.
You know they got a skybox here. Little club up there. This side right here. We can go straight. More restaurants and clubs here on Church Street. Mostly all these little side streets that got all kinds of clubs up here. It's in this little area there. If I remember right, that it was over 200 clubs, nightclubs here.
Wow.
I knew the other light was gonna change in front of us. It would be nice if they had them synced. no train horn. Yeah. Just then that building now, look how they did that. They put the lower half of the building parking garage. That's unique. Yeah, this Church Street. All of these are little clubs and restaurants. See, no train. And they have, I don't know how many 7-Elevens down there now. Really. If I remember right, this was what is it? Wahlberg Burgers here on the corner. Yeah, you know Mark Wahlberg and his brothers had a burger franchise, and that was it right there.
Oh.
It's something else now. I see margaritas. Solita tacos and margaritas.
See it behind, what is it behind me again?
Grand Mahim.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other Grand Bohemian is out there in celebration with his celebration by Disney. All right, so hope you all enjoyed our little tour of International Drive and then our little trip here to downtown.
Yeah, I did.
And continue to celebrate life. Take care. Bye.